you guys. I have some pretty exciting news. I actually have a lot to tell you guys. As most of you know, I applied for the LABO internship, and I'm just gonna do a spoiler alert right now. I did not get in. But there is an interesting story that goes along with it, so I will tell you guys about that. I was one of 6 who were selected for the in-person interviews in Sacramento. Apparently there were 40 applicants this year, and so to be one of 6, chosen from 40, that's pretty exciting. My friend from LABO camp, Connor, was also one of the 6 chosen for the in-person interviews, so I was really excited that I got to see him again. I was supposed to leave Friday evening and arrive in Sacramento around midnight, and my interview would be at 11:30 in the morning on Saturday. However, my plane was delayed. There was no way for me to fly to Sacramento until 2:30 in the afternoon on Saturday, and by that time my interview already would have been over. They were extremely understanding and very nice, and told me that they would hold my interview whenever I could arrive. Unfortunately, there were more delays, and I didn't arrive at the hotel till 6 p.m. on Saturday. The interview actually went really well. Ariel was really friendly, and I was really happy, to finally meet her. During the interview, she said something that surprised me. We've heard from at least a dozen people who have, referred to your channel. I was like, really? Like, my jaw literally dropped. And then she told me that, they'd like to put a link to my channel on their website. And even though I didn't get the internship, just hearing that from her is just so amazing. My friend Connor fortunately did make it in, and to be honest, you guys, I am really genuinely happy for him. As much as I wanted this internship and as much as I wanted to go to Japan with him, I am extremely happy for him. I'm really genuinely proud of him. The fact that it's someone that I know, and someone who's so nice, and that I had great experiences with when I was in Japan, I'm really happy that he made it. I'm genuinely ecstatic for him, and I wish him all the best. Now I know by this point you guys are thinking, but Journey, you said you were going back to Japan. Well, I am returning to Japan. Obviously it won't be for as long. Obviously I don't have the funds to stay in Japan on my own for a year, but I will be returning to Japan anywhere between July and October. I've been contacting my host family, and they told me just to tell them the dates that I wanted to go, and that they'd try to arrange it so I could stay with them again. But I'm leaving it up to them. I'm letting them pick a time that's good for them, because I don't want to be a burden on them. I don't know how long exactly they want me to stay, but I'll also be staying in Tokyo for a while, so I'm looking at a 4 to 8 week trip. I probably couldn't do any longer than that due to, lack of money. And also I don't want to take off from work for too long. My boss has actually been very understanding about my travel plans, and she told me that, she'll let me have a couple months off since, I will be overseas. I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering, well, what do her parents think of this? I'd already told my mom, long before the internship process began, if I don't get accepted as an intern, I do plan on going back to Japan on my own. Even if she wanted to, I think she knows that at this point she couldn't hold me back. My dad gets pretty excited when he hears about my plans too. So I'm lucky to have parents that really support me in my dreams, and I know that they trust me. If I hadn't been to Japan before, this is definitely not something I would try to do. I would not throw myself into this environment and expect myself to figure it out alone. Depending on how long my host family offers for me to stay with them, I will be staying in Tokyo for 1 to 2 weeks before I travel to Ise to stay with them. I have decided that I will most likely be staying in Asakusa. Um, Originally I'd wanted to stay in Harajuku because what teenager in Japan doesn't want to go to Harajuku? Um, I really wanted to stay there and be kind of in the middle of all the craziness, but realistically, with what I've looked at, um, with lodging and things, it's probably not going to happen. Um, and I found a place to stay in Asakusa that I really, really like. And I won't be telling you guys where exactly I will be staying or even the exact dates I will be there, just, for safety reasons. I decided to choose Asakusa because, um, for one, the place I found to stay that I really like is in Asakusa, um, and also it has a little bit of everything. Um, I like the sort of old Japan kind of feel it has, and the shopping, and just there's so much to do there. So I'll be able to have a little bit of everything when I'm there. One of my favorite experiences when I was in Japan last time was climbing the mountain at LABO camp. So I am looking for some less strenuous mountain climbs, simple. I love nature and I love hiking and going on little woodland strolls and all that. So that will definitely be something I do when I'm in Japan. As much as I want to travel to all kinds of different places, go all over Japan, um, visit different towns and things, realistically, it would be a lot less stressful for me to just kind of stay in one area. Um, Honestly, my only concern is not getting off at the right train stop. I've picked a place to stay in Tokyo where I'll be within walking distance of a lot of things, and I can take buses or shorter trains to where I need to go. But as far as going all over the country, that's really not realistic for me. And who knows, when I'm in Issei, perhaps my host family will have some other places they want to take me to as well. But I will definitely keep you guys updated, and thank you so much for supporting me because it's really helped me. And you guys have even given me an advantage in making it so far in the application process for the internship. Having my channel and having your guys' support has really helped me a lot, and I thank you so much for that.